Oh, yo, look towards the darkness. Nah, yo.
You're always gonna have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do, you know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're gonna come against obstacles, and you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like you're playing a video game, you know what I mean? And then the prize is your sanity. Word.
Ha! Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Glad you are joining us today as we enter the final episodes of the NBA regular season. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers as they play against the Denver Nuggets. Well, for Denver, 2 games into the season series against this team, they're tied at a game apiece, looking to grab the edge tonight. Got a couple of minutes here before tip-off. Let's talk about the best of the best. The category this time around, ball handling. Kenny, who's got the best handle?
The best handle in the league right now? Oh, easily. Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry. I'm going Kyrie number 1, Steph Curry number 1A. Because I say this, Steph Curry has to use his handle to get his shot, but Kyrie
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. Looking at that last game for the Los Angeles Clippers, it was a win against the Celtics. And I don't think I was the only one surprised, not just by their win, but guys, by what an emphatic win it was.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And the Clippers starting 5. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. James Johnson is out there with Griffin. And it's Cantor in at the center filling out the middle.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy buckets.
The Clippers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. No good from Big Daddy. Looking at Denver, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Los Angeles Lakers.
And that was one that just got out of control for them. And when the lead got big, it almost seemed as if they just mailed it in.
Yeah, it appeared to me as well that they kind of gave in. And I understand it's hard to try to come back, but you've got to show more fight than they did.
The Nuggets with another miss. The Clippers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Paul with the ball, now defended by Moutier. Crawford passes to Paul. Here's Cantor. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Puts up a 3, and he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Big Daddy.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Paul dishes to Crawford. No good from outside.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Who are the league's best setup artists? Let's check it out. Second, Chris Paul.
You know, the best passers always know where everybody is on the floor, especially their teammates. And they've got it down to an art form as to how to get their teammates the ball.
Hits it from three-point range. Chris Paul's got his first 3 points of the game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Johnson, and unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Big Daddy. He's got 6. Trains it from beyond the arc. Big Daddy's got 9.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Paul kicks to Crawford. He feeds it to Griffin. Kicks it out to Crawford. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Nuggets leading by 3. The shot's good from Big Daddy.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
String music scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Now here's Paul. He had 19 points in the win against Boston.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
Denver's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Right wing. Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Crawford. Shot's good from Big Daddy.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Now on the court, your very own Nuggets dancer. Let him hear it.
Taking a look at some stats for Big Daddy, how the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's putting up about 14 points. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
Yeah, great hustle, does all the little things. Just a good complimentary guy to have on your team.
And the Clippers making a change here. Dawson's checked in for Griffin. P.J. Hairston comes in for Johnson. Weber, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Ennis in for Paul. The Clippers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. That's good from Cantor.
2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Now here's Ennis. Here's Hairston. It's good. The assist. Just that time from Ennis.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here's Big Daddy, and the shot is good. Big Daddy's got 16.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Weber pulls it in.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Here's Big Daddy. An amazing shot, just picked.
Now on the court, your very own Nuggets.
And forward James Johnson battled his way back into the league after some stints abroad. He talked about his approach to the game.
I play the game how it's supposed to be played. I play.
That's exactly the kind of hard-nosed, old-school attitude. Boom swap here on the floor. The Clippers also changing it up. Cantor checked in for Dawson. Johnson comes in for P.J. Hairston. And it's Crawford in for Weber. So for the Clippers right now, Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Enes Kanter is out there with Griffin. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers stepped up to deliver. He finished with 8 points, and he did some work at the line, drawing a lot of fouls and knocking down the free throws. A bit of a surprise attack for him, as he is usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
All right, Doris, well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, you know, because when you work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge.
6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. A 3 ball. And he gets the bucket. Big Daddy's got 21.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
Now here's Crawford. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Here's Big Daddy following the score by Jamal Crawford. Denver needs to get off a shot. Good work defensively by Johnson. Ennis kicks to Griffin. Here's Kanter. And the shot falls short this time. Denver leading by 5. Here's Big Daddy. Nails the wide open jump shot. Big